MSET stands for the Math, Science, Engineering, and Technology Consortium. And about 10 years ago, as a part of the AV Career Prep Council, it was recognized and brought to our attention that we really need to, from the education standpoint, fulfill that requirement in industry. So that was what caused the MSET to be formed. Later on, we believe we were the pioneers in the terminology, but later on the term STEM, which has become pretty much universally used, certainly nationally used, science, technology, engineering, and math. Some of the accomplishments of MSET have been, we've brought into the Antelope Valley Project Lead the Way.
Project Lead the Way is a pre-engineering pathway. It is on the high school level. It's preparing the students to get ready for college. The main purpose of it is to give students a taste of engineering.
Several of us that are retired engineers have been in industry for quite some time. What we are trying to do is to help find the tools that the instructors can use to help teach these students in the STEM area. We're very fortunate throughout the Antelope Valley to have a lot of great instructors that are very enthused about teaching STEM to students. Starting at 4th grade, project-based learning, working in teams, taking data, trying different things, and learn about the systematic approach to doing projects. Lockheed Martin came into the Gateway Academy and showed students how to make bottle rockets, explain some of the technology behind it.
We become a center for STEM education that other people look to for ideas, and also that it can be used by the Greater Antelope Valley to induce businesses, industry, and people to move here just for the education itself.
School district, we now have 4 schools, high schools with Project Lead the Way. We just started last semester with a middle school Project Lead the Way program, and we have 2 more Project Lead the Way programs starting this fall in middle school. But all these programs are geared to form pathways into the community college and then into a 4-year engineering program. Our goal is to increase the number of students involved with pre-engineering type programs. As of this September, we anticipate we will have over 6,000 students.
So that's part of the great motivation, is how are we going to grow our own engineers and technicians and technologists?
Well, one day I'd like to make a machine that runs on fuel efficient, like solar power, because we're killing our earth by all these fossil fuels. So I like to do science, my favorite, research on it too.
I signed up for the engineering class because it deals with like testing stuff.
I wanted to do engineering because I thought that it would be a fun career to do, and like I love building things and experimenting. After high school, I'd like to go to college and get a degree in engineering so that I can be like an Imagineer at Disney.
I plan on going to college to get my degree in computer engineering. Enrolled in the aerospace engineering class, and I chose that class because I was interested in the various forms of aerospace engineer.
After I graduate from high school, I want to become a mechanical engineer.
I like engineering because I really like to know how stuff works. I don't like to just use things. I like to know the backstory and how the process of them is actually made.
I like engineering because it uses a lot of math, and that's kind of my thing. I like biomedical engineering because I want to someday find a solution to allergies and other problems with our world.
The Digital Design and Engineering Academy is for 10th through 12th grade students interested in several different career pathways.
The program here is really great for these students because it gives them an opportunity to get exposed to a field of interest for them, both academically and professionally.
I've always been interested in constructing and building, and so once I got to high school I found out they had engineering programs there, so immediately I joined that.
And once I joined it, I actually really loved it. And one of the things we got to do is get this internship in which we get to work with engineers and public works people. We got to actually invent a recycling center in which we got to make the blueprints, put them on the computer, and we went out to the sites to actually measure it.
He's doing a very important part of the city's work.
I'm studying mechanical engineering at Long Beach. I'm interning here with Lockheed. I received a $10,000 scholarship when I was in high school.
What I see in the middle school classrooms is an incredible amount of excitement over it and engagement. And the same in the high schools. You know, when I go visit them, these kids are engaged in what they're doing. And there's a engineering culture to this area that stems from the aircraft industry. And there's a lot of robust science right now that areas actually preserve that culture, and it goes generation to generation.
Absolutely imperative that we meet the demands of what's out there in the workplace right now. You know, as a high school district with students leaving here, either going on to the workforce, it's really important that we're providing the skills that they need.
Do you think business partnerships are an important element for the engineering and STEM programs?
It's absolutely crucial, you know, for many reasons, but primarily, again, to make that connection with the student. What does it mean, you know, to take those STEM courses and to apply those coursework that they're learning into the workplace. At Northrop, with internships over the years, they provided opportunities for students to, again, look at that real-world application. SOAR, which is one of our high schools, students on Academic Rise, which is number 4 in the county and number 7 in the state in test scores. And we're looking at how can we take the successes that we've had at SOAR High School and enhance those. And so what we're looking at right now is moving that or expanding that to the 7th and 8th grade as well, with the STEM concepts that come with that. STEM success in the Antelope Valley Union High School District created pathways from middle school to higher education in STEM, increased number of students in STEM by over 3,000 students in 4 years, expanded STEM to new charter school to include 7th and 8th virtual learning, and developed strong STEM business partnerships to include aerospace, manufacturing, and renewable energy.
I want to make something or improve upon some sort of system that will help and revolutionize people's lives.
Everything that we do and everything that we use was designed by an engineer.
We think we've got something really great going here, and we hope to show the rest of the nation that this is where the action is in STEM.